What's up, y'all? It's your favorite chocolate baddie, Mary J, and I'm back live with another exclusive interview. I got Kid Breeze in the building. What's up? How you feeling?
Yeah. You know, we in here, man. What's the deal? What's up, man? It's
Okay, he's Chicago outline. We represent, man. I'm feeling like the Chicago vibes. I'm feeling the love being back home. I fucks with it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely, man. You know, I had to do that, man. It's my style. You know what I'm saying? I had to come through with a jersey for sure.
Period. Okay, he definitely. He repping the Cubs, even though we White Sox fans over here.
see, I told you, man. I'm just Chicago.
we Chicago fans. Regardless, at the end of the day, when it comes to everybody else. So, what side of town you from?
I'm from out west.
Out west, on that out west 290.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. You know, I mean, motherfuckers people be having their jokes. You know what I'm saying, about either side. You feel me? But we handle business, man.
Like, what's the biggest stigma you think people say about out west?
Out
west.
Like, I don't know. I mean, probably like the way motherfuckers dress or the cleanliness.
The dress,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but I ain't gonna lie. Be wild, you definitely be wild. I mean, not me, personally, I got my own sense of style, but definitely like the way people dress or the cleanliness of the side of the city, which that part I don't understand because it's like, depending on whatever side of the city you from, it be dirty everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
that's
relax.
Facts.
Relax. We ain't
That's
dirty.
facts. It's dirty person in Chinatown.
You feel me? We ain't dirty. We get
money. But people do be dressing. It do be some wild fashion,
for sure.
Fashion tips. But I can say your style just overall, like even in fashion, music is different. So like, what's some things that influence your style?
Man, that's a good question. I got a cousin. See no other. Shout out to bro. He actually has a clothing line that I just did a photo shoot for. Just growing up with him, seeing him doing man, really just like his style in general, you know what I'm saying? Like he was just like real urban, like is what I would like to call urban fresh. Like I never really saw him dressed up much, you know what I'm saying? But every time I saw him, he was fresh though, you know what I'm saying? Like, so whatever the latest fashion or the latest fashion of the season was, he had on like top notch line of it. So if it was the fall, if it was winter, he had on a fresh Pelly or a Gucci coat or like he was even earlier like in the Bape, like he used to have like these like knee length like trench coat type Bape jackets. You know and he was like the first dude I seen with like yeah. He gonna see this and he gonna remember all this, you know what I'm saying? But he was like the first dude I seen with like Prada sneakers, Prada boots. Just different customized ones and Bapes and Stan Smith, Adidas, you know what I'm saying? Like all that type of stuff. I'm in 8th grade, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't got no money, I ain't got no job, nothing like that. But man, this dude, you know what I'm saying? So, the years would go by. He would just give me stuff, you know what I'm saying? Give me, Adidas Samoas and different Air Force Ones and just a whole bunch of different type of stuff that I would just piece together off of stuff that I had in my own closet. And just from there, like I love Jordans, of course, you know what I'm saying? Just like everybody else pretty much. And from there, like I just developed my own style of just vibrancy and urban association with any event that I go to. So if it's a wedding, I'm going to be wedding fresh, but I'm going to put my style into it. Put your drip on it.
I love the wording and how you describing it. Like I'm really, okay.
Yeah, for sure.
The fashion industry something you looking into, like tapping into in the future?
I mean, I dabble now. I got the whole New Libra thing with the scale tees and everything. But I mean, I think I just really want to kind of be a pillar of like an example, like of how to do it right. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like if an opportunity presents itself for me to, do something in the fashion industry or some collaborations, I'm definitely down for it, but for now, shoot, I just like getting fresh, like for real,
like on some fabulous shit.
Yeah,
like,
straight up.
But yeah, like people look to him to get fresh though. So I feel you. Okay. What's some other things that other hobbies that you may have that we don't know about besides music?
I mean, you already said the music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're gonna tap into that,
of course, for sure. I'm big into jersey collecting. You know what I'm saying? If we on fashion, we can start there. I collect all types of jerseys.
What's your favorite jersey?
right now, I just did a photo shoot in this joint. It's the Sidney Crosby Pittsburgh Penguins alternate joint. The yellow. It's all yellow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's gonna put somebody in the dirt for sure. But yeah, I mean, I do pullovers, I do practice, I do batting, I do basketball, I do college, I do women's. The Chicago Sky, they just did put out well, not even the Chicago Sky, the WNBA just did like the new rollout of new uniforms for the coming season. Chicago Sky jersey is crazy. It's like 3 crazy joints, you know what I'm saying? One,
I gotta give me one.
Man, it's crazy. It's like one of them like a pinstripe.
Gotta give me one.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
so,
I gotta give me one.
shout out to Chicago Sky. I'm gonna definitely get one of those. But outside of anything fashion related, shoot, I like, you know, fitness. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the gym a lot. Okay. You know, I'm in the gym like 4 or 5 times a week. You know, I play basketball. I be, you know, putting up my little basketball videos on Instagram. Motherfuckers be coming at me like, you know,
okay,
like it ain't that, but it's that.
You know, everybody say they nice on the court.
I'm all right, man. And like I was telling y'all before, you know, before the joint even started, man, you know, they be having them little celebrity games, you know what I'm saying? You know, they don't call breeze, you know.
They don't want no smoke.
You know, it ain't even that, you know, but they know what I do, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a valuable player, you feel me? I ain't no hooper, you know what I'm saying? But if you know what I do, it's merch. If you know, you know. For sure. No doubt. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I be cooking, man. You know, I like to cook. Okay. Yeah, you feel me?
What's the best dish that you could cook?
Best dish I should cook. See,
that you know that like I was like, yeah, that's it. Like Breeze got to make that.
Right. I see. It's like this kind of like one of my more hidden times. Not even more hidden times, but if you know me, you know I could really get down. Like I'll probably say I'll be good with like certain like protein bakes is what I like to call it. So
it's the wording for me, guys.
yeah, you know. So think of like I'll get like, you know, maybe like a nice piece of salmon, chicken breast, or some sort of beef cut like a steak or something like that, and I just put vegetables and seasonings around it and wrap it up in some foil, put it on a pan, put it in the oven. You know what I'm saying? Let it do what it do. Cut it out. And a lot of the times, like when I do that, I make a lot. So from there, I can do different things with whatever meat I made. You know what I'm saying? So
like switch it up the next day.
Right. So the other day I did like that same thing, but I did it with chicken breast. So I ate the chicken and the vegetables the first time, and then when I went back later on that day, I put the chicken on the you know, the little grill or whatever, and made a little chicken sandwich. Or I could do like a chicken wrap or a chicken salad, or, you know. I'm nice in the kitchen.
We love to see it.
I'm nice in the kitchen.
Love to see it. Okay.
Sure, you know.
All right. It sounds like you got a lot of different hobbies that we didn't know about you. Yeah, so what made you want to get into music?
Music just always been something that's, you know, that just been around me. You know what I'm saying? It's like I get this question a lot, and every time I get it, I gotta answer it a different way. It just always been something that's just been around for real. You know what I'm saying? Like the older I get, the more and more I realize like music was always something, like whatever capacity I was existing in, music was around. Whether I was with my people, I was by myself. If I'm by myself and I'm playing by myself, I'm probably knocking on something with a stick and making a beat, you know what I'm saying? If I'm with my people, I'm listening to V103 on the way home. If I'm with my sister, we listening to Cash Money Millionaires, you know what I'm saying? If I'm with my cousin, we listening to Bump J, we listening to, you know, just...
Music is life.
Yeah, it's just wherever I go, I realize I'm always hearing something, some sort of sound or something like that, you know? So I really didn't get serious with music for real until serious until after I like got out of college, you know what I'm saying? Probably maybe that was like 2014, you know what I'm saying, and did the whole shit makes thing with my boy My CP, you know what I'm saying. But before that, I was recording raps. I had mixtapes out, you know what I'm saying, like high school, you feel me? Like, you know, I was always doing that, and all through college, like everybody knew me as, you know, somebody who was an artist and somebody who performed and did things like that, you know what I'm saying. So I would say going on about 10 smooth years now, for real.
Okay. That's a long time for something. So that you definitely have a passion for that. So, you know, congrats to you. What is some people? I mean, not what. Who are some people that influence you musically?
Musically, man, and I mean, this one of them questions I get a lot, but I kind of got to answer the same. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, of course, Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy. That's like one of the first artists that introduced me to finding out who was making the beat to who was rapping. I'm like, man, who was making this beat? Let me go find that. Like, let me type in who made the Through the Wire beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was, it would be him. But man, the list with that goes on. Pharrell, Ludacris, man, Timbaland, man, all the way to G Unit, 50 Cent, Lloyd Banks, Young Buck, Tony Yayo, man, The Game, Cassidy, Lil Wayne, Fabulous, man.
Oh, you naming some goats.
Man, for real. West Side Connection, Ice Cube, Dub C, shoot, man, Jay-Z, Nas, of course, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if we being frank, like my favorite artists of all time would have to be a duel of Tupac and Biggie. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Simply because Tupac was talking what needed to be talked, but Biggie was living what was really what it was. And I consider myself like a mixture of both of that, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the list goes on though, man. I'll probably take up the whole interview name. You know what I'm saying? So.
And speaking of beats, I'm going to go back to that because you've been doing something real unique on the producing side lately. So I want to tap into you putting out some beats out projects out on these platforms. What made you want to get into making beats?
Shoot. Well, I mean, to be frank, to be frank and short with that, I have been just tapping into Fruity Loops since I was, like a senior in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like my homie, my boy had a crib down the street from me, and they had a computer where like his older cousin and his homies was downloading like the free Fruity Loops programs on there, and I just used to go down there and click around and just play with it there. You know what I'm saying? But when I got into school, I met my boy Marcy P. And I was already going to school for radio and television production, so it's like you learning all those editing programs and things like that. So I'm like, man, how can if I know this, then I can be able to tie this into something musically, you know what I'm saying? So ended up doing that, and once that became like bonded, I'm like, all right, yeah, this is something I can get into, you know what I'm saying, as far as beats go. And from then on, I just like would develop into honing the craft, getting better and better. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, and I definitely been seeing you on social media going crazy. TikTok with the beats just going crazy and the samples. And so you put out a few projects that were all beats. What's the inspiration behind that?
Well, that's another thing I have been doing for a minute. Like that's the first one I put out was with my boy Marcy P back when I was staying in Georgia, back in like 2014, 2015. We had just a cluster of beats one day, and we just like, all right, we just gonna put out a beat project, because we was already selling beats to a client base of either local or artists from around the country, and we like, all right, let's do something for them. Let's put out a project of 5-6 beats for free that we know gonna be fire, that we know everybody gonna want to rap on, but it's free. So it was called Teamwork Make a Dream Work. That was the first one, and from there we put out maybe like 2 or 3 more. And then that's what kind of inspired the ones that I did on my own. And from TikTok, from the videos that they was going crazy over on TikTok, those was already on some of the beat projects that I had already put out. Okay. So from there, they just was going crazy over the beat projects,
Okay, for sure. That's dope. I definitely, I seen that. I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. So I want to tap into one of the beats off one of your latest project. So actually, how you feeling today? Like, what's your favorite beat out right now?
Man, off the beat project or just in general?
That's out right now. Yeah.
That's out right now. Yeah. Shoot. If I could do like a blast from the past, I got a joint called We Back 3 that the beat I did like a do or die sample, and that's like probably one of my favorite joints that I have done so far or thus far.
Okay.
But if we going more recent, right now, off the beat project, it's a joint called I Just Want to Talk.
Okay, I was listening to that in my car
earlier.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, this beat is nice.
Yeah, and it's like I'm like that was one of the first beats that I had made off this new sampler. Well, not a new sampler, but a new sampler that I have called a SP404. And it was real lo-fi, real vibe. Just, man, it's like when I heard the loop, I had the loop playing for like an hour. You know what I'm saying? Like I was going to the kitchen making food.
I'm just, I had to get this in order.
It was playing. It just was playing. You know what I'm saying? It was a real vibe. It was it's the Michael Jackson "Lady of My Life" sample. You know, plenty of people did it, but it's like the tempo that I got it at, the way I processed it through the machine is just a different type of feel. You know, so that'd probably be my favorite one off the joint I got right now.
Definitely, for sure. I could see that. It's definitely a vibe. So we're gonna go ahead, tap into it. Go ahead, introduce. Y'all ain't never seen this happen before. Okay, we playing beats right here on the Chocolate Baddie Show because we on the illest.
It's a real song too. It's like songs.
Yeah. It's like blues, like hip hop blues almost.
Hey, wow,
they ain't ready for that yet.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, you might have did something right there. You might have did something right there, boy.
The iLLANOiZE app is available now on Apple and Google Play Store. Download the app, get the latest news, stream our podcasts, watch interviews, and listen to iLLANOiZE Radio live. Download the app right now.
What's up, y'all? It's your favorite Chocolate Baddie, Mary J. Yeah. I'm back live right here on iLLANOiZE Radio. Got Kid Breeze in the building. Yeah. Hey, we vibing out. Man, earlier we played some an instrumental off your beat project that you dropped.
Yep.
So I just wanna say that you have some really good samples.
Hey,
behind that, like I could see where you be going with your style. Like what really motivates you to keep doing that?
For samples, shoot, just like I said, like based off of how I grew up. You know what I mean? I was always around music. So a lot of the samples that I use or manipulate are samples that I probably heard the original songs that I would be hearing growing up, whether that had been on the radio with my parents or with my sister or wherever I was at. You know what I'm saying? Like that's, growing up on music that wasn't like of my age range. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got like 13, 12-year-olds rapping now. You know what I'm saying? But like growing up on people who are actually making real music, you know what I'm saying? Like that would be where, I would get those ideas from, like, and even if it wasn't something that I heard growing up, it would just be something associated with things that I heard growing up, of that time era or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, I would definitely can say you got an old soul.
Oh yeah.
Like y'all
sure.
Definitely should check that project out, man. Let everybody know where they could stream that.
Yeah, man. It's on all streaming platforms. It's called Shoot Me a Text. I like to name all my beat projects or anything instrumental associative. So the last one was called Hit My Phone. And this one was called Shoot Me a Text. You know what I'm saying? So go check them out, man. They're in album form, but it's all instrumental music, just set to make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Now, are these instrumentals up for, like, if artists are interested in some of the beats that's on there, are they up for sale, or are they just pretty much out?
Yeah, I mean, they're just out, man. Take them and do what you want to do with them. You know what I'm saying? Take them and go to the studio, make songs with them. Like, the music is already out on platforms. You know what I'm saying? So for people to listen to, and I've already done my part. You know what I'm saying? But if it's up to the consumer at this point, if you want to listen. You want to take it to the studio and download it, go record. You know what I'm saying? You want to use it for your podcast. You know what I'm saying? Use it. I'm just here to make the music to be used for whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. That's dope. I think that's dope. I've never seen like anything like this before.
Yeah.
I think that's very unique. I'm gonna talk about, man. So you producing your own beats and making music. Do you record yourself?
I mean, I can. I do from time to time. It just depends on the amount of time that I have to do something. But I record myself. I don't mix and master or do nothing like that. I let an engineer or go to the studio to do that. But I can record myself though.
I was just about to say, like, cause it looked like you got like a whole little like studio, personalized studio. Like, man, like how you able to upkeep and like invest in your passion? Cause being an independent artist could be,
Yeah. I mean, you you got to get on your grind, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, whatever it is that you're doing to get your money, whether it is whether you have a job or, you out here hustling, whatever it is, you need to make sure that you making an adequate amount to invest into your passion. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, me personally, it's been like 6-7 years since I had a job, you know what I'm saying?
What?
But yeah. But at the same time, I've always found ways to, we could talk.
This talk big boss talk right here, man.
Hey, look, I'm as humble as they come, you know what I'm saying? It's the fruit of inner security, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, to be honest, shoot, I took that quote unquote leap of faith, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I did that like a long time ago, you know what I'm saying? So it may seem like, I might be doing things systematically or things like that, but like I said, I don't work, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just, you have to find those avenues, you know what I mean? You got to find, I don't care what it is, I don't care if it's driving Uber, anything that allows you to the time to invest an adequate amount of time and finances into what you really want to do for the rest of your life, then do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's just kind of what I did. And from that in turn, I just manifested a supreme setup. I got, state-of-the-art samplers, and I use like Machine Studio and SP404s, like I mentioned earlier, you know what I'm saying, monitors and things like that. All the technical stuff that you would spend money to go and use, spend the money to get it and teach yourself how to use it, you know what I'm saying? And, that'd be, to me, that's much more feasible than thinking of ways to get the money to create stuff like that. You know what I mean?
So it's the mindset.
Yeah, for sure.
You gotta change your mindset. I mean, that's crazy because I hear that so much. Like, I read a lot of like millionaire books.
Yeah.
And first thing, it's like the whole book could be about changing your mindset. I swear to God, first time I read one, it was so weird. I'm like, well, I didn't necessarily. I thought I was gonna learn how to like actually make millions.
Yeah.
And it was literally like all about your mindset. Like, you gotta change the way you think. Basically.
It's the mindset. You know what
So
I'm saying?
I think that's key. What's some of the things? Because that can be hard for the average person. When we set in our ways and to be like, to tell somebody like, no, don't think like that.
I mean, you just got to know what you want, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to know what you want and how you want to live. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always known what I wanted, how I wanted to get it, and how I wanted to live. So it's like, nothing is going to deter me from that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I wanted to live at a certain level of comfort. I wanted to live freely. I wanted to obtain it in a way that's not going to break my back or do something that's not pleasurable. And I know that I wanted to continue to do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that to me is the motivation alone. Like, I kind of make it similar to like, going to the gym. People would tell me all the time, like, people need personal trainers because they want to have that pillar of motivation. And that, somebody who gonna hold them accountable and things like that. And that's cool. Like, I understand that 100%. You know what I'm saying? But on the contrary, I'm somebody that I like to look in the mirror and I like to look good. So it's like, all right, if I know
that's also me.
That's word is bond. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if I know I like to look good, ain't nobody else gonna help me look good but me. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, and it's the same way with the music. You know what I mean? Like, if I know I want to keep on creating, I can keep on investing and, going to, these studios and that I still do to this day. But, you want to figure out a certain way where it becomes feasible to the point where you ain't, breaking yourself down and, you going broke or, you spending an unuseful amount of time, you know what I'm saying? So when you invest and, you get those things in your career, you do something small, like get a computer and get an interface and get a mic. Now you can record your own music. You know what I'm saying? Like, no knock to studio engineers and nothing like that, because them all I go to studio engineers, but if you want to create at a mass level and you want to keep on without having to go broke, per se, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just all about investing. It's all about how you want to live, you know what I'm saying?
Investing on the budget. And that's for any profession, photography, like even me as a radio personality, like things we got to invest in if we want to, like you said, keep being consistent and keep creating. I want to talk about some of these projects that you got out though. You started this thing with some other Chicago artists, Three Kings.
Yeah.
What was the inspiration behind that?
Shit, them just the guys, Joel, Q, and Richie. Like, them just The homies, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just was all, I went to school with Richie West, you know what I'm saying? I met Joel at a show, these events I was putting together a couple years back called Henny and the Homies. He came through, just showed some love. And from there, we just would be doing music together and we'll always be around each other to the point where we like, all right, well, let's kind of do something collectively. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's do like a project. Everybody like when I do a song with Joel or I do a song with Richie or Richie and Joel do a song. You know, everybody like that. So it's like, all right, let's just mix it all together. And from there, we came up with the whole Three Kings concept, you feel me? I just be making beats. They be writing verses. I'll write a verse later on because I was already making beats, so I had to like take a pause and come back. And from there, you know, it kind of grew into a thing, you know what I'm saying? And we put out the This Is For Everybody project and had the show slated to be done with iLLANOiZE at Emporium, but of course COVID, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Kind of did away with that, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, creatively, it was very organic how we came together. It wasn't no like, oh, I like your music, bro. We should. It was like, nah, like, dude came and showed love at a show I did, and I went to school with this nigga, so we was cool even before we even knew each other did music type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was real organic. You know, and to this day, we still be cooking. Like, man, since then I produced a whole project for Richie. We did the Red Line album back to front. He just did the joint, the chicken and waffles joint with Law Beats. You know, I had a feature on there. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy. Joel put out 2-3 EPs since then. I did production on two or three of those joints. You know what I'm saying? Videos. Me and Richie just did the chicken and waffles. Like, we've been working since then. Like, you know, it's still a conglomerate. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, they're my dudes. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. And they both got new stuff coming. Both got new visuals and new projects coming. So
that's dope, and I definitely think that's something that's like needed, especially in our community in Chicago, like to see like 3 artists, you know, just come together, like you said, organically and work together and create something magical. That's real dope. So shout out to y'all for putting that together. Did y'all think it was gonna be a sequence when y'all first started it?
Nah, not even. I just was doing music with Joel, doing music with Richie, making beats for both of them. They doing songs together, and we just, you know, after a while, you just like, all right, let's do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's put something together. Everybody, you know, like I said, everybody like when we work together, so let's mix it all together.
It happened. It's a word.
Yeah.
So, I mean, since the world is opening, considering to open back up, can we expect the Three Kings, you know, show to resume? I mean, we getting tea today.
Yeah, I can say, you know, that's very optimistic. You know what I'm saying? That's depending on, you know, all the you know, everybody that we had involved. You know what I'm saying? Especially iLLANOiZE. You know, again, shout out iLLANOiZE. You know, maybe they have a different plan for it. Maybe they got a different setup. Maybe they got something new, something funky, something fresh. You know. We never know, you know.
We finna hit the CEO up.
Hey, yeah.
What's up with that show, dollar?
Gotta hit my boy Biko, man. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I'm down for whatever, for real. You know, especially with the guys. Like, I'm legit down to do anything. You know what I'm saying? And we all been creating since, you know, the show was supposed to happen. So we got a slew of new material, a bunch of new, old, whatever the people need. We got it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in good faith that, you know, we gonna come back and do something.
Well, we love to see it. It's definitely dope to see. You know, 3 Kings come together, supporting each other. We all for it over here at the Chocolate Baddie Show. You know, one thing I can say is I do see you supporting a lot of, like, shows and stuff. I see you out at shows, events. I do see you supporting, like, you support a lot of people. So I think that's really dope. I want to tap into some other collaborations you got off of your not latest. Well, it will kind of be like your latest project, rap project, the Sunny and Party Cloudy. You got a couple features on that project from Chicago as well. I seen Audrey Valentine, of course, Joel Q, Richie West, my good sis, Pretty Riot. You know, so just, you know, how are you able to appeal yourself to people? You know, like some artists get anxiety with collaborating, or sometimes some artists come here and they be like, you know, like, I'm just not tapped in with other artists because they want to stay so in tune. How you able to, like, keep up? How you able to still be Breeze and still collaborate with a lot of different artists?
Right. Maintain it was in terms of artistry, just maintaining a level of professionalism. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to approach whatever you want to be done like it's important to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't go into nothing like, it's casual or, I ain't no like uptight or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But I just let people know, like, I'm really trying to get this done. Like, this is a real idea, something that I'm really trying to bring to life. And I think a lot of times people just respect it. People just respect the aura. You know what I'm saying? Like, people just respect, it coming from a genuine soul. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody who really like on top of his business and not gonna exclude you when it comes to business. You know what I'm saying? So, every feature on there, I think they all respected that. Like I said, me and Law, that's the collab project that me and Law Beats got, you know what I'm saying? And even up to Bro, down to the beats and, any additions or what's what I'm looking for, subtractions that I may have had, you know what I'm saying? Like he was all down for it. So I think, I think it just boils down to a level of respect of the professionalism that I put in this stuff, you know what I'm saying? And just be letting people know that, I'm really here to do something and it's not to play or waste your time, you know what I'm saying?
And like you said, with you, with your sound and stuff just being different, you just saying like how it actually motivates you to like, present it differently. What are some things that you're considering doing differently to like make people hear you? Like the people that sleep, waking them up.
Right.
Like,
That's
no, we waking you up this time.
That's a good question, man. Shit, talking about shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, like you gotta understand, like, it's a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to, limit it to the Chicago let me not say scene, but the Chicago industry. But it's a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying, that, it's a lot of artists in general, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that aspire to do musician and musicianship associated things, you know what I'm saying? And shoot, I truly believe that, like I was saying when we was off air, humility is the fruit of inner security. So like I'm so secure in the fact that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they're not better than me or not even better than me, but they can't do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like I consider myself greater than many, but I ain't better than nobody. Nobody. But I'm greater than a lot of
these quotes,
people.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, okay, XYZ may be doing their thing, they may be receiving the recognition that I feel like I should, but they don't do it like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they getting they just dues because they deserve that, no doubt. But when I get mine, different, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be a whole different type setup, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what is the motivation that keeps me going, knowing that, I was blessed with these talents, and it's one of them things where, like, if you don't use it, do it or take it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't use the talents that you have and exert them to their full ability, here, take it. You know what I'm saying? So be appreciative of where you are currently, not complacent, you know what I'm saying? Not comfortable, but just appreciative of where you at, the notoriety and things that you do get. And that's what, will set you apart from, anybody else or anything that's going on around you. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, period. That's real. Yeah. And speaking of talents, some other of your talents, I know we was talking about fashion earlier. Yeah. I want to tap into this modeling industry that you in.
Right.
Like we've been seeing, the baddies been checking out the photo shoots on the Instas.
It should. Yeah.
Okay, is modeling something like you always wanted to do, or did you just like start just stumbling into that with the whole fashion?
Yeah, that's the second option would be.
You just photogenic like that?
I just kind of just tapped into it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it really started with just trying to showcase, like, all my outfits and, like, stuff that I got in my closet, you know what I'm saying? And, I'd be dating different women and things like that, and they'd be telling me, like, man, you take good pictures. Like, why don't you take more? Or why you don't take pictures like this? Or why you don't take pictures with your shirt off? Or why you don't take pictures wearing this type of clothes? Why you don't take pictures in suits? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, getting all those different suggestions from different angles and things like that, you know what I'm saying, kind of just brought me to a point where, like, all right, I need to document my style, you know what I'm saying? So whether it's a photo shoot or coming off the iPhone, you know what I'm saying, like, I just be liking to take the pictures now, you know what I'm saying? I always make jokes like, all right, I'm a model now, y'all, like, I'm a supermodel, but I ain't no model.
Y'all,
for
he
real,
came in
man.
here like, you gotta make sure we got this side, this can you see this side, this the good side. Like it's the angles, but we love we love to see it now.
Yeah.
Talk to us a little bit about your merch that you got.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's something that I've had ongoing since last August. Just some new Libra tees.
That's the name of it?
Yeah,
New Libra.
The new. Well, I mean, I guess that you would call the brand like New Libra. You know what I'm saying?
New Libra.
Because
are you a Libra?
No, I'm not a Libra. I'm a Gemini. I don't
Gemini.
even be, but like,
I knew that's why we was cool.
All right. I mean,
you probably got Libra in you though.
I might. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know like about the
sign.
rising and then you know what I'm saying.
Okay. Look, I'm already the girl. Like you know the moon sign.
I don't know too much to be dead. I don't really know too much about that, but you know, at the end of the day, like I do know that a Libra is associated with a scale or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. You talking to?
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like the whole cross association with the brand. It's a scale, it's a digital scale, you know what I'm saying, and it just represents balance, balance and being who you are in whatever field that you in, whether it be corporate, radio, and construction, you know what I'm saying, like you just being, who you are, and you're able to balance all these different type of people inside of one vessel, you know what I'm saying. That's why it's on the left side, so you know what I'm saying, it's on the heart.
Okay. I'm rocking with it. As a true Librian, I might have to, I'm gonna check that out because we all about the scales and balancing. And you tapped in, my brother.
It's derivatives. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay, where can everyone purchase this merch at?
KidBreeze.com. Simple. KidBreeze.com. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, let's talk about it. You got your own website.
Yeah.
I don't see a lot of artists doing that anymore. Like. Let's talk about the importance behind that.
It's just a conglomerate location for everybody to reach everything that you have available. You know what I'm saying? So, 9 times out of 10, you got rappers who will see my beat videos and stuff and live sets off the SP on IG and be like, man, bro, let me send me some beats. Like, hey, look, KidBreeze.com. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can go there, you can check it out. I keep it updated. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that saves me a lot of time, and that saves you a lot of time. Like, you can ask me to send you beats all day, and I will, like, no doubt, but it's going to take me a minute because I'll be out here doing what it is that I do, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, just through that and having that type of thing available, I got the merchandise on there, of course. I got the new Libra tees, a home setting for videos, all my visuals on YouTube. You got thumbnails for those there, and when I release videos, I automatically set the home page to whatever YouTube thumbnail it is for whatever video that I drop. So that's why I put the website in my bio.
Okay, KidBreeze.com, y'all tap in. And when can we expect some more music, new projects? What you got coming for us musically?
Man, I got a lot. Like I said, I just put out the instrumental Shoot Me a Text project. I probably got another project. I'll probably put out some more raps or a vocal project, maybe like June, July. I was saying June
Gemini
at first.
Season.
Yeah, I was saying June at first, but I might be do a June, July. And from there, just keep on creating, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep on doing different mixes and compilations and remixes and all type of stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like just, really staying active, you know what I'm saying? But as far as an official project, again, we can expect something maybe like June, July type stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
And can we expect any artists we might know? Any features from any artists we might know? Song recent? Look, we're trying to get the tea.
Yeah,
we need the sauce.
You just might, you know what I'm saying? Like I actually been working with my homie Clark Airlines, you know what I'm saying? We did some work back on my St. Elmo's Fire project. He was actually the feature on the Clear My Mind joint, the last song on that project, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we're putting together one of his EPs that he got coming for the summer, you know what I'm saying? Some real fly, some fresh, real nice stuff, you know what I'm saying? Real definitely some funky stuff, you know what I'm saying? Of course, Joel Q in the lab, you know what I'm saying? We got Richie West with some visuals coming from Chicken and Waffles. He's going to be shooting this weekend, so you can expect some stuff coming from a lot of my associates within, the next couple of weeks, all just a line of whole group of shit.
Brown skin and she tatted up. Chocolate Baddie Shorty finding what? Oh my God.